Hello and welcome everyone to the next episode in this career mode. In the last episode, this happened.
Somehow, some way, we won against Manchester United. We are now at the top of the league. Look at De Gea. He's depressed. He's going to go and shoot some heroin now to try and make him feel better about himself. He's going to go shoot heroin, eat ice cream, and watch Desperate Housewives because he's just sad about what happened.
Yes, we managed to defeat one of the top teams in our division. I was extremely happy with my team's performance, and we managed to knock Manchester United off the top spot in the league as well. However, they were replaced by Manchester City, but we're going to have a look at that later on after this game, because the next game is a European Cup match, I believe. This is going to be the lineup for the next game. We're playing Giroud, Chamberlain, Rio Maichi. We're playing Giroud and not Benteke, my best striker, because it's not a big game really. We're miles ahead of anyone in this group stage, as you can see. We are 12 points above anyone else, which is crazy. So in these games, in the European Cup matches, I don't really need to try. I could probably just lose all my games, but I think that's because we were in a particularly poor group and there was no big teams in our group really. So we can take it easy in this game. We can sit back and put our feet up against this team, Aalborg Burger King. My manager even said to me, can I stay home this match because it's not a big match? And I said no, you can't stay home and make love to your wife and sit around in your pants watching wrestling on TV. You've got to come to work and represent your team. So yes, I was thinking about simulating this game. I don't know why I didn't. I probably should have. I ended up playing this game though, and I'm pleased I did, because then I give it to Maichi, and Maichi with an excellent volley. Absolutely amazing finish there. I was ecstatic with myself at this point. I was so happy I decided to play because I thought that was an excellent goal. And Maichi, that was just an absolutely amazing finish from him. I think it was on the volley, was it? No, it was like a half volley, but it was an amazing goal and I'm so pleased with that. But then a reply here from Burger King as Krusk crosses it in to Jew, and look at that for a chance. How did he not even get that on target? His volleys must be like 9.5 maybe. Anyone else, I'm sure they would have finished that. If we'd have been playing against a better team, I'm pretty sure we'd be drawing right now. So we need to keep on our toes against this team. It's not going to be as easy as we thought. Now it's Maichi on the attack again, getting a ball in and hitting the bar there, and Burger King creaming their pants at the sight of that miss. And a few chances in the first half, but only one goal for Maichi, which is obviously very good because we're winning against Burger King. We get a miss here from Kurth. These are some of the highlights. This is Maichi's goal, which was just delicious. There's no other word for that. That was just delicious. It was a slice of chocolate cake. So these are the match facts at halftime. We're not going to spend too much time on these because it's not a big game and they're not actually making me look very good either. Straight into the second half now with Chamberlain to Mikel Arteta in bags of space. Decent save from the goalkeeper, equal to the shot from Mikel Arteta. Look how much space is in there. Poor defending there. We decide to make some substitutions here. However, it doesn't really help the game. There's no more goals. There's no more chances. That's the end of the game. That's the end of the second half. Maichi with the only goal. This is the rubbish miss that we're not going to watch. This is Maichi's goal. Look at that volley. That's delicious. I'm really happy with Maichi. I think he's not a highly rated player. And for him to score a goal like that, I think it's a good sign of hopefully things to come. Hopefully he's going to be a good prospect for this team. So the second game is against Cardiff City. This is the lineup for the next game. We're using Giroud and some of our not best players, because this next game after Cardiff City is going to be against Chelsea. So I'm going to save all my best players for them. But this is also an important game as well against Cardiff City, because as you can see, Manchester City are drawing with us on the league table. So we need to win every other game until they basically lose a game at Manchester City, and then hopefully we will be on the top of the league table. But as I say, we're going to be playing against Chelsea, so anything could happen. They could absolutely flatten us, and if they do, that will knock us down on the league table, and that's something that we don't want to happen. But for now, we're going to concentrate on this game against Cardiff City. I'm going to be expecting to get this win, but of course this is FIFA, so anything could happen. But into some of the highlights now, and the first chance coming from Chamberlain from a delicious ball to him, working his way into the box, and a save from Cardiff City's goalkeeper, and a good chance there from Chamberlain. And with this chance from Medal for Cardiff City, that's pretty much the end of the first half. Nothing really happening. I felt like maybe I was struggling a little bit to get chances. No real chances, no, and obviously no goals, but we're going to have a look at some of the match facts. And as we can see, Cardiff City having the majority of possession and a few shots from both teams, but none on target, which is a shame. So it's not been very active in this first half. Hopefully the second half is going to be a lot better. At the 60th minute now, Chamberlain getting a tackle in, and Maichi with the chance of a lifetime. Oh my goodness, Maichi, look how close that was. That could have put us in the front, in the lead, and he missed it and it just went wide. I don't think he's very consistent. He's not a consistent player, but I still like him and everything. I'm disappointed with that. They bring on Maynard and Bellamy, freaking wine gums and Bellend. So I also decide to make some substitutions. Sanogo, Bruma and Diaby coming on, bringing off some of the tired players. But just look at the impact that Diaby makes here. He's on the edge of the box with the ball. He could get a shot in. He does, and he challenges the keeper and wins us a corner. Already, Diaby has been on the pitch for a matter of seconds. I think he's probably one of my favourite players, probably my favourite midfielder, if I'm honest, in this team at the moment, because he's just amazing. I know Pogba's good, but Diaby, I feel he's just like a super sub, and he was already at this team as well, so I kind of feel like, I don't know, he's one of the sort of legends of this team. One of the legends that are left anyway. I mean, we've sold pretty much all the legends, and we're hopefully going to be selling Giroud as well, which is probably another legend of Arsenal. But yeah, Diaby, if you haven't got him, freaking get him. Look at that goal, Ramsey at 90 minutes. Oh good lord, a 90-minute goal, and it's that. Look at that, look at that. Why does Ramsey do that? Ramsey always gets into the striker's position. The striker's left, wandering around like, where do I go? Ramsey's taken my position again. He does this a lot, but I don't care because it got me a goal there in a game that I thought we were going to draw, or even they could have got an early 90-minute goal. So yeah, that was fantastic. Ramsey, the beast. I've put him in striker position before because I do think he's a good striker. You can't actually play him there. It's not one of his preferred positions. But wow, freaking Ramsey. Wow. And so that is the end of the game. Ramsey with the absolute beast of a goal at 90 minutes. Oh my word. What a player. He's a midfielder, and I guess he's just one of those midfielders that just charges out of midfield into the attacking positions, gets those shots, gets those chances for us. Here's the goal. Don't forget the ball from Bruma, which was delicious. Just in front of the keeper, just enough. And obviously Ramsey with it. It was just a brilliant play that all came together. Ramsey just in front of the defender, the ball just in front of the keeper. No one could get there. It was meant to be divine intervention. I don't know, but Ramsey getting the 8.1, which is excellent. And as you can see, we had some shots in the second half, and Cardiff City still with no shots. And I think we brought the possession back a little bit. But Cardiff City, if we managed to keep them out, and I guess that's all you have to do basically in order to win a game, just stop them from attacking. But as you can see, the next match is against Chelsea. And so this is the lineup for the next game against Chelsea. We've got Benteke, Walcott and Bruma up front. Probably my best strikers. Maybe if I had Chamberlain there instead of Bruma, it would be my absolutely best striking force. But we've got Santi, Cazorla, Pogba and Kovacic in midfield. And then for some reason I have Monreal at left back and Gibbs at centre back. Do not ask me why this happened. I have no idea what was going through my head at this point. This was a mistake. But I think I find out halfway through the game or something. But yeah, I guess we're just going to go into this game with this lineup. So another mistake that I've just picked up on is that this is actually a Capital One Cup match. This is the freaking quarter-finals. How did I miss this? How did I miss this match? I thought this was a league match. But as you can see, this is the table of the knockout stages for the Capital One Cup. Oh my good lord. looks like there's no really big teams on the other end of the freaking table. It's just all on my end, which is going to be freaking all I have to deal with. I'm going to have to win Chelsea, and then when I finally won Chelsea a big game, I'm going to have to deal with Manchester United and then play whoever's in the freaking final if I want to win this cup. I mean, that's optimistic. I don't know. I may not even get into the final. Who knows? But for now, we're just going to concentrate on this game, which is against Chelsea. And we've already played big games like this against Manchester City, teams like Manchester United, big teams like Liverpool, and we've done well against those teams. So is this going to be a bit of the same? I don't know. They always seem to try more, the teams on this game, in cup matches. So they always seem to play well. They always seem to be really fired up and freaking pressure orientated teams. So I don't know, we're just going to have to see how this goes. We're going to have to try and keep a positive attitude. I think I've been doing well against some of the big teams though, and I think it's due to, oh my good lord, 3 minutes. 3 minutes. I said all that about this may be a difficult match because it's a cup match, and all it takes, Benteke, is 3 freaking minutes. Wow, Benteke. All I had to do was give him the ball. If I'm completely honest, I gave him the ball and I just dropped my controller, and he did the rest. Freaking Benteke, the freaking beast. So Benteke putting us ahead at 3 minutes, but Chelsea, not deterred as Eto'o gets a decent chance there that could have quite easily beaten my disabled goalkeeper to Sturgeon if that had been on target. So a good chance there. Even though we scored in the 3rd minute, that does not mean by any means that this game is going to be freaking easy. And just past the 24-minute mark, De Bruyne, I don't know how to pronounce that name, but with a chance, and ter Stegen making an excellent save for once in his life, keeping us in this game. Let's give him credit. He did actually make a decent save there, and if he hadn't, that would have been a freaking goal. And that is the end of the first half. But however, it is not the end of this struggle, as Benteke with a 3-minute goal there. 42 minutes have passed without a goal, but goodness me, there were chances. There's Benteke with a goal at 3 minutes. Goodness gracious me. I'm so pleased with Benteke. He doesn't fail for me. He just keeps getting better and better. De Bruyne with a chance there, to Stegen with a save. And this is a chance from Bruma that I didn't show. It was a half volley. But it was a decent chance, but I don't think he's going to score from that angle really. And yeah, I'm just really pleased with Benteke. As you can see, Manchester United are currently 1-up against Reading, so they're winning in their game at the same time as we are winning in this game against Chelsea. These are the stats. We've had an extra shot over Chelsea on target, but they've had a few decent chances. I don't think the match facts really reflect the actual pace of the game. We're seeing Chelsea on the attack here. It's Hazard. Is he going to get a ball in? Hazard to Ramirez. Ramirez getting a ball in. To Stegen. What are you doing? To Stegen. Why are you on the floor? Why did you not catch that freaking cross? Oh my goodness. Just watch to Stegen. He's on the floor. He's on the floor. Rolling around. Foaming at the freaking mouth. And then Moses comes along with a header. One of the smallest players in the world ever. Managing to win a header. And he gets a goal there. So that's a shame that we are now drawing against Chelsea to a header. So we're now drawing against Chelsea. Yay! This is exactly what I wanted. To draw to a freaking header from a freaking winger. Anyway, this is typical, but as you can see, we're on the attack now. It's Walcott to Kovacic. Kovacic is going to cut inside. David Luiz is nowhere to be seen. Kovacic with a chance. And the save. Oh, Kovacic, why do you never score those goals? I know it's on his weak foot, but they always go in, those goals. Anyway, it was a good save. We managed to win a corner. Kovacic with the cross. Pogba with a chance. Pogba. Oh my goodness. Vermaelen now. Who's this? Santi Cazorla with a chance. Oh my goodness, Santi Cazorla, you absolute legend. You absolute legend. Look at that first time shot. Finesse. Nice. Nicely slotted in the freaking net. And we're winning again. against Chelsea, a big team, and we can tell already from the kickoff that they are not happy about this. They're definitely stepping things up, and I had to just foul in there to basically try and get possession. So Kovacic with a yellow card, perhaps expressing some of his frustration against this team. So I decided to bring Kovacic off because I didn't want to risk him getting sent off. He's already on a yellow. And I brought Diaby on for him, our super sub. Are we going to see a freaking goal for Diaby? Diaby's running down the wing. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, Diaby. I'm going to give all the credit to Diaby for that goal. Santi Cazorla though with the diving header, yes. But Diaby, the super sub, man, he's just amazing. Every time he comes on, the last game he came on, he freaking got a shot and got a freaking goal for us within seconds. I don't know if he got a goal, but I know he got a freaking, he won a corner for us. And then he just set us up for a goal there, coming on within seconds again. Wow. That's amazing. We're 2 goals up against Chelsea now. This is Chelsea. Oh my goodness. We're going high pitched. Starting another attack off here with Diaby. Diaby to Benteke. Benteke to Pogba. Getting a decent chance there. If that cross had have gone through, I'm sure that would have been a goal. They bring on Oscar for De Bruyne or whatever he's called. It's Diaby on the corner. I'm going to change it to Santi Cazorla, the little fat kid, because he's not going to win any headers, let's face it. We cross it in. Benteke with a header at 80 minutes. Surely this game now is secured. Surely this win is secured. Surely we're going into the semi-finals, against probably Manchester United. Benteke with a header, and I'm okay about that. I know I don't like headers, but they got a header, we got a header, so I kind of feel like this game's even now, but of course we're winning. And at 90 minutes, that is the end of Chelsea's humiliation. Arsenal pulling the pants down of Chelsea and just pointing and laughing at their vulnerable parts in this game. 4-1. This is the goal from Benteke. Look at that for a finish. That's a volley. That's a first time shot from a ball that's coming from behind him as well. Freaking superhero. Here's Moses. And again to Sturgeon. What are you doing? What are you doing? Santi Cazorla though with a goal there. Lovely little goal. Maybe the goalkeeper couldn't see because there were so many players in front of him. Again the goal from Santi Cazorla. The diving header. This game was just brilliant. I mean, so many goals. As you can see, we had so many shots. 7 shots on target out of a total of 7 shots. Of course, Santi Cazorla with the 8.9 rating there, the highest player rating, which is just fantastic. I'm so pleased with my team's performance there. As we can see, Manchester United winning against Reading there, getting the 2-1 result at the end of that game. So we are going to be playing against Manchester United in this next game in the semi-finals. It would be better if we were playing against them in the actual finals. That would be a little bit more spectacular, but it's still good. I mean, we still won against Chelsea, which I'm extremely happy about. And so that is the end of this episode. In the next episode, we're playing against Everton, and after that game, we're going to be playing in the Champions Cup against someone I don't know. Boring. Still the group stages. And then Manchester City, a big game because me and Manchester City are joint first in this league table. And then we've got the transfer window coming up as well. Hopefully we're going to sell Giroud because I've heard he's been sexually harassing other players in the changing rooms. But we're going to try and sell him and hopefully get as much as we can for him. And maybe buy some new strikers, maybe some new defenders because we kind of need some defenders. And as you can see, Manchester City and Arsenal with 33 points joint first. Basically, whoever wins out of this next match against Manchester City is going to decide who's going to be on the top of the league table. It's going to decide who's the alpha male, who has the biggest penis. Well, we're going to have to wait to see the answer to that question in the next episode. But for now, that's the end of this episode. As I say, thank you all very much for watching. I'm going to go wash up now before my mum gets home so I don't get beaten again. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're looking forward to the next one, subscribe for more videos. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next video.
I'm so in love with you.